A revolution at Stamford Bridge. 10 major targets on Chelsea's radar for summer 2026. Chelsea are preparing to open their checkbook once again in the summer transfer window, in a determined bid to build a squad that ends the wait and mounts a genuine title challenge in the Premier League. In this video, we bring you the 10 most prominent names linked with a move to the Blues this summer. Welcome back, friends, to your channel BePart Sports. Let's get into it. Valentine Barco. The Blues seal their deal for the future. Argentine Valentine Barco is set to sign for Chelsea on a long-term 6-year contract. The Strasbourg star is now preparing to make his way to Stamford Bridge in a long-anticipated move. His journey has been quite the transformation, from left-back at Brighton to one of the standout midfield talents in League One. The Argentine international is now ready to bring his distinctive Latin flair to Liam Rosinier's midfield options. Despite the wealth of talent already in Chelsea's engine room, Barco has been given clear assurances. He will have a central role to play at the West London Giants from the moment he arrives next season. Can Barco carve out a starting spot in such a crowded midfield? Share your thoughts. Morgan Rogers. A familiar battle reopens at Stamford Bridge. Rogers was strongly linked with the Blues last summer, and although the deal fell through and he signed a new contract with Aston Villa in November, speculation over his future refuses to go away. The player has laid out a clear condition for staying under Unai Emery, Champions League football, or he walks. Chelsea are emerging as the frontrunners to sign him, with the London club planning to make a formal approach as soon as the summer window opens. Rogers' future hinges on a European qualification ticket. Can Chelsea get the deal over the line this time? Iliman Ndiaye. Should the Rogers deal fall through, Chelsea are ready to pivot straight to Everton's standout star, Iliman Ndiaye. The Senegalese forward has been in brilliant form this season, turning heads with a string of eye-catching displays at Goodison Park. Ndiaye is a cornerstone of David Moyes' setup, a fact that has sparked a fierce tug-of-war between Arsenal, Liverpool and Manchester United. Chelsea are watching developments closely and see the Senegalese international as the perfect candidate to plug the gap in attack and inject life into their forward line. With the big clubs circling and the Blues firmly in the mix, Murillo. Brazilian defender Murillo's future at Nottingham Forest rests on a single question: survival. Relegation to the Championship would throw the door wide open for Premier League heavyweights to move for the commanding centre-back. Since arriving from Corinthians in 2023, Murillo has delivered consistently impressive performances, keeping him firmly in Chelsea's sights for the past 12 months. The Blues are in the market for a new central defender, and the Brazilian star sits at the very top of their summer shortlist. However, the deal carries a technical complication. Levi Colwill's return to full fitness could cloud the picture, given the similarity in their roles and their shared reliance on the left foot. Between Chelsea's ambition and the challenge of technical balance. Wharton. Adam Wharton looks set for a high-profile departure from Crystal Palace this summer, following in the footsteps of teammates Olise, Eze and Guehi. The explosive English talent has been delivering standout performances at Selhurst Park, drawing interest from the Premier League's elite, with Chelsea, Liverpool and Manchester United leading the chase. Under Oliver Glasner, Wharton's star has truly risen, and he has emerged as Chelsea's ideal target should Enzo Fernandez make the move to Real Madrid. The Blues have identified the young midfielder as the prime candidate to step into the Argentine's shoes and drive their engine room into the next era. Between the lure of the Giants and the hunger for the spotlight. Elliot Anderson. Could he be the ideal plan B for Chelsea's transfer window? Nottingham Forest star Elliot Anderson is emerging as a strategic alternative to his England teammate Adam Wharton. Anderson is widely tipped for a major departure this summer, and while both Manchester clubs, City and United, are leading the race, Chelsea are monitoring him closely ahead of a potential move in June. Despite the London interest, the deal hinges on several key variables. Chelsea's approach is directly tied to Enzo Fernandez's future at Stamford Bridge and the outcome of the anticipated Valentine Barco signing. Between a battle of giants and Chelsea's own conditions. Paul van Hecke. Following a string of successful raids on the Amex Stadium, Chelsea may be heading back to Brighton for another defensive gem. This time, the focus falls on Dutch international Paul van Hecke, a defender many consider one of the most underappreciated in the game, despite his consistently solid performances. Van Hecke has become a prominent target for several clubs looking to strengthen their backline this summer, with Chelsea at the front of the queue. The London club see the Dutch defender as the ideal profile to reinforce the heart of their defence, particularly given their ongoing search for a player with proven top-flight Premier League experience. Between continued brilliance at Brighton and the ambition of pulling on a Chelsea shirt. Julian Alvarez. Despite expectations that Chelsea will lean on the duo of João Pedro and Estevão to lead the attack next season, rumours linking Julian Alvarez to a move to West London are refusing to go away. The competition is fierce and complex. Arsenal and Barcelona are at the front of the queue for the Argentine star, while Atletico Madrid have no intention of letting him leave. Even so, the Blues have not thrown in the towel and remain firmly in the picture for a summer move. Chelsea's plan is clear and calculated. The club will step up their pursuit of Alvarez on one condition. They must first move on Nicolas Jackson and Liam Delap through permanent sales. Between Atletico's stubbornness and a battle of the heavyweights. Marcos Senesi. The commanding defender is set to leave Bournemouth as a free agent when his contract expires at the end of June. Senesi has been in exceptional form this season under head coach Andoni Iraola, making him a highly attractive prospect for the Blues and several other clubs looking to land him at no cost under the Bosman ruling. But the Argentine's arrival at Stamford Bridge would not come without consequences. His signing is expected to signal the end of the road for the French defensive pair Benoit Badiashile and Axel Disasi to make room for him in the backline. Between a free transfer opportunity and a reshaping of the defence, do you see Senesi leading Chelsea's backline next season? Let us know. Diego Moreira. Diego Moreira departed for Strasbourg in 2024 in an €8.5 million deal, but Chelsea kept the door open by retaining a buyback clause, giving them the final say in the Belgian talent's future. After a series of eye-catching displays in League One and his versatility across multiple attacking positions, reports have once again linked him with a return to London. Chelsea face two clear paths: activate the clause and quickly reinvest the profit from a sale, with Borussia Dortmund already showing interest, or hold on to the 21-year-old as a flexible tactical asset within the squad. Between squad reinforcement and financial gain, what is the right call for Chelsea on Moreira? Share your thoughts.